For years, China's naval aviation branch has been steadily expanding its capabilities, introducing new aircraft designed to support the People's Liberation Army Navy's growing ambitions far beyond China's coastline. Now, a new helicopter has officially joined that effort. Recent images circulating online show the Chinese Navy's latest Z-8D helicopter flying in full operational naval colors, a strong indication that the aircraft has formally entered service. While the appearance of a new paint scheme may seem like a minor detail, for military aviation observers, it often marks the final step in a long development journey, signaling that an aircraft has moved from testing and evaluation into frontline operations. The Z-8D represents the newest shipborne evolution of China's Z-8 helicopter family, a design that traces its origins back to the French SA-321 Super Freelan, and is also inspired by the Sikorsky S-92 helicopter. Over the decades, China has continuously upgraded and refined the platform, transforming it from an aging transport helicopter into a modern heavy-lift aircraft capable of supporting a wide range of military missions. The Z-8D is believed to be the naval counterpart of the Z-8L wide-body helicopter, incorporating improvements specifically tailored for maritime operations. Reports indicate that the helicopter has begun operating aboard China's Type 075 amphibious assault ships, with the CNS Hubei among the first vessels associated with the new aircraft. This is a significant development because the Type 075 serves as the centerpiece of China's modern amphibious warfare capability. Designed to launch helicopters, transport troops, and support expeditionary operations, the ship requires aircraft capable of moving large numbers of personnel and equipment quickly across long distances. The Z-8D appears purpose-built to fill exactly that role. At first glance, the helicopter's size immediately stands out. Classified as a 15-ton class transport helicopter, the Z-8D occupies a space between medium-lift and true heavy-lift aircraft. It is considerably larger than the widely used Z-20 utility helicopter and offers a substantial increase in payload capacity compared to earlier Z-8 variants. Under certain configurations, the helicopter can reportedly achieve a maximum takeoff weight approaching 20 tons, giving it the ability to transport more than 6 tons of cargo while maintaining operational flexibility. That additional lifting power is especially important for amphibious warfare. Modern military operations depend on rapidly moving troops, vehicles, ammunition, fuel, and supplies from ships at sea to forces operating ashore. The Z-8D provides the Chinese Navy with a platform capable of carrying heavier loads than many of its existing helicopters, reducing the number of sorties required during large-scale deployments and allowing commanders to build combat power more quickly on the battlefield. One of the most notable improvements is the aircraft's redesigned wide-body cabin. Earlier Z-8 variants were often limited by internal space, but the Z-8D features a significantly wider fuselage, increasing cabin width from approximately 1.8 meters to around 2.4 meters. While this may sound like a relatively small change on paper, the operational impact is substantial. The expanded interior allows the helicopter to carry larger vehicles, additional equipment, and more personnel while simplifying loading and unloading operations. This wider cabin reportedly enables the helicopter to transport a Bobcat all-terrain assault vehicle internally, protecting both the vehicle and crew from harsh weather and maritime conditions. Beyond vehicle transport, the aircraft can accommodate around 20 fully equipped troops, multiple medical evacuation stretchers, or palletized cargo. Such flexibility allows the Z-8D to perform troop transport, casualty evacuation, logistic support, humanitarian assistance, and disaster relief missions using the same basic airframe. External cargo operations further increase its versatility. Depending on mission requirements and fuel load, the helicopter can reportedly carry between 4,200 and 5,000 kilograms on an external sling. This capability allows it to transport oversized cargo that cannot fit inside the cabin, including engineering equipment, supplies, artillery components, or mission-specific payloads. In amphibious operations where speed and flexibility are critical, the ability to switch between internal and external cargo configurations gives commanders additional options for sustaining forces ashore. Compared with previous members of the Z-8 family, the Z-8D benefits from a more efficient design focused on maximizing usable volume and lifting capacity. While older variants already offered respectable transport performance, the new model leverages its enlarged fuselage and modernized structure to support more demanding logistics missions. Additional fuel tanks can also be fitted when required, extending operational range and enabling the aircraft to support missions farther from the Chinese mainland. This long-range capability aligns closely with China's evolving naval strategy. The People's Liberation Army Navy is no longer focused solely on coastal defense. Over the past decade, it has increasingly emphasized expeditionary operations, distant deployments, and the protection of maritime interests across a much broader area. Aircraft such as the Z-8D provide the mobility needed to support these ambitions, allowing troops, equipment, and supplies to be moved rapidly between ships and shore locations. Another important aspect of the helicopter is its performance under challenging environmental conditions. Reports from testing activities suggest that the wide-body design maintains strong lifting capability even at high altitudes, where thinner air typically reduces helicopter performance. Maintaining a high maximum takeoff weight under such conditions requires significant engine power and careful aerodynamic design. Although naval operations occur primarily at sea level, strong high-altitude performance demonstrates the robustness of the aircraft and expands the range of environments in which it can operate. Several structural changes also distinguish the Z-8D from earlier variants. The helicopter features enlarged external sponsons, which improve stability while also housing landing gear and supporting heavy load operations. These modifications help compensate for the aircraft's increased size and payload while ensuring safe handling characteristics during demanding missions. Although primarily described as a transport platform, the Z-8D's future role may extend beyond logistics alone. Analysts have suggested that the aircraft could support maritime search and rescue operations, over-the-horizon transport missions, and potentially specialized naval tasks depending on future equipment packages. Given China's continued investment in anti-submarine warfare and maritime surveillance, the spacious airframe offers room for additional mission systems should the Navy choose to pursue such variants. Ultimately, the arrival of the Z-8D marks another step in the modernization of Chinese naval aviation. While fighter jets and warships often receive the most attention, military logistics platforms are what allow naval forces to project power effectively. The ability to move troops, vehicles, supplies, and casualties quickly across long distances is a critical requirement for any modern expeditionary force. By combining increased payload capacity, a much larger cabin, extended range, and shipborne compatibility, the Z-8D appears designed to meet exactly those demands. As more helicopters enter service aboard China's growing fleet of Type 075 amphibious assault ships, the Z-8D is likely to become one of the most important workhorses in the Chinese Navy's aviation inventory. It may not be the most glamorous aircraft in the fleet, but its ability to transport the people and equipment that make military operations possible could make it one of the most valuable.